Pray to God, try to see where he was guiding me, and it just led me to Dallas, led me to Derek, and I pursued it, and I'm here now, and I feel good. I feel, like it's family, like it's a bond. So I'm hungry, man. That's why I'm here every day training. I didn't even know this was happening, but I came to train with Derek, and like I said, it's a blessing. Happy to be part of the team. I'm improving.
Ryan Garcia no se ha guardado nada cuando se trata Rolando Rolly Romero. Exudando confianza. Ryan ha dejado claro que cree que su próxima pelea será complemento unilateral a su favor. Ha sido implacable con sus ataques verbales, criticando abiertamente las habilidades y actuaciones pasadas de Romero. Ryan ha enfatizado repetidamente su superior, afirmando que el estilo de Romero no está a la altura. Incluso ha desestimado el récord de Romero como poco impresionante, llamándolo sobrevalorado. Solo le pido a Dios que me muestre el camino. Dej Ryan, manteniendo centrado, a pesar de la tensión previa a la pelea.
All right, fight fans, follow along real quick and then I'll show you the original tweet by Turki Al-Sheikh. But this guy is doing his best to make boxing great again. He just tweeted out that he wants on the same card in October, I know it's months away, Ryan versus Devin rematch, Ennis versus Tio, and then the winners will fight each other and the losers will fight each other in February. Here's that tweet. And you could read it with me word for word. It is easy, fight in May, then the big rematch in October, and on the same card, we'll try Teo against Boots, then the winner against the winner, loser against loser in Feb. Need to discuss with our partners Top Rank and Matchroom and Golden Boy and PBC. Come on! Gotta give him an A for effort. We'll see if it goes down.
En un giro sorprendente, Isaac Pitbull Cruz se ha retirado. Oscar Villa Planeta Parameo de 2024 contra Ryan Garcia.
At 140 pounds, people are saying Ryan Garcia.
Look at it, man. I want it to happen. The boxing world wants it to happen. I hope Ryan and his team wants it to happen.
Right.
And if everybody wants it to happen, let's make this shit happen.
Now, what do you think of him teaming up with Derek James and Errol Spence? You know, he's stablemates with Errol Spence now. He has a new trainer, Derek James. How do you feel about that?
I'm sorry to say it, but that's kind of a downgrade because, he was with Eddie Reynoso. What's Derek James going to teach Ryan? It's not his style.
Well, he's got Errol Spence looking crispy, you know what I mean?
But it's not his style.
Right, so you don't think...
Ryan Garcia is Mexican.
So what, you don't think Derek James can train a Mexican? I'm sure he can. I'm sure he does. I'm sure he has. What about training with Errol Spence, training with another elite fighter like that, day in and day out?
He was training with Canelo. And Canelo is the best.
Quien actualmente está en foco de febrero contra Angel Fierro, cito preocupaciones sobre comprometerse semiado. Considero que no era prudente planear otra pelea de alto nivel cuando no estaba en su mejor forma. Aunque los fanáticos estaban decepcionados, la decisión de Cruz refleja, tras la retirada de Cruz, Rolando Rolly Romero intervino para ocupar su lugar. El enfrentamiento entre Ryan y Rolly es una pelea que los fanáticos han estado esperando con ansias durante años, ya que su rivalidad, tanto personal como profesional, como se haya ido creciendo, conocido por su actitud descarada y su confianza en el trash talk. Rolly ha de estar evitándome, pero ahora no hay escapatoria. Su determinación por demostrar su valía contra Ryan ha añadido emoción expectativa este combativa de reemplazo.
I think Ryan and Rolly is a complete. The best fight in that fight is the trash talk, and they do it at the press conference. That's it. Devin Haney against Jose Ramirez, not a bad fight. It's definitely a good comeback fight, but this is to get back in the ring. I wouldn't call it a tune, but it's just you getting back in there type of fight. You know what I mean? And Martin Bakoli against F.A. Jaffa, it's same, F.A. has one good punch. But Martin Bakoli is expected to destroy F.A. Jaffa.
Rolly Romero ha expresado abiertamente dudas sobre la capacidad de Ryan Garcia para empeorar peor la dirección de su entrenador Derek James. Derek James no puede enseñarle nada a Ryan, afirmó Rolly. Su estilo no le conviene a Ryan, que es un peleador mexicano con enfoque completamente paciente. Rolly, quien se enorgullece de su estilo poco ortodoxo y sus golpes fuertes, cree que su ventaja radica en su imprevisibilidad. Tanto Ryan como Rolly aportan una guerra competitiva intensa a su próxima pelea, siendo sus intensos intercambios de trash talk. Han esperaique durante las conferencias de prensa, un punto destacado. Mendunta la pelea de Devenhani contra José Ramírez se perfila como un combate de regreso para que Hane recupere impulso, en lugar de una pelea de preparación.
Garcia versus Rolly Romero is going to be a big event. And sadly, it may destroy Devin Haney's and Lomachenko's destroy their numbers. People love knockouts. And you know Rolly Romero versus King Ryan Garcia, there's going to be a knockout. And either way, if Rolly Romero were to knock out Ryan Garcia, that would be hysterical. Ryan Garcia, he knocks out Rolly Romero, he becomes like this superhero. Because the whole Tony Weeks, Barroso thing, okay, the press conference would be crazy. Don't forget, Rolly Romero versus Gervonta Tank Davis, before the Ryan Garcia fight, that was his biggest fight. He made for the biggest pay-per-view draw for Gervonta Tank Davis. He's going to do the same. But don't forget, Gervonta Tank Davis, him versus King Ryan Garcia, did make history. And both of them were in the ring that night. So people want to see how Ryan Garcia looked coming back.
Ryan Garcia ha construido una base de fanáticos masiva y es ampliamente reconocido como uno de los nombres más grandes en el boxeo, solo superado por Canelo Álvarez. Aunque algunos debaten su estatus como uno de los cuatro reyes de Berue a la falta de un título importante, su popularidad, tanto los fanáticos como los críticos tienen opiniones contrarias sobre Ryan. Algunos admiran su talento en el boxeo, menar que otros permanecen indiferentes, especially en lo que respecta a su vida personal. Sin embargo, Ryan sigue captando atención y consolidando su lugar del deporte, y así que las personas lo apoyen o lo critiquen.
I want Rolly, to be honest. I mean, I feel like it's a fun fight. He's a, aggressive, crazy dude. Lead up would be crazy. Yeah, and I want that, I mean, he has a title, technically. But yeah, let's do it. Just, I don't know if you have a real injury or not, but he'll that shit. He'll beat your ass.
Is it gonna happen? Like, do you want it to happen?
I shall see.
You shall see?
I shall see.
Yeah? What do you make of him skipping the Haney fight for a fight with you?
No opinion on that. No opinion on that either. Just,
so what happens in a fight between you guys? How do you...
Tanto Ryan Garcia como Rolly Romero parecen inclinarse más hacia el aspecto de entretenimiento del boxeo que hacia la competencia seria. Ryan parece estar usando el deporte como una plataforma para explorar otras oportunidades. Mientras que Rolly parece estar en declive. Pese por se tono el enfoque compromiso de Rolly con el boxeo, conclusiona de que su estado mental ha estado tono el enfoque. Sin embargo, si Rolly se tomaya esta pelea en serio y logra derrotar a Ryan Garcia, podría redimirse y lograr algo notable.
You never heard of more dummy that literally went from the main event to a fucking random ass pay-per-view card nobody's gonna watch and fumbled a bag of like $20 million plus to fight for fucking peanuts? You've never heard that. And I'm the clown? You're a real life dummy. And everybody knows Rollies is just a straight goofball. He's just a goofy goober. Like, he's a goofy goober, bro. Have you seen that SpongeBob episode? Or is that movie? He's a goofy goober. He's nothing's cool about him, bro. Wears weird fur coats and just walks around like he really got it like that. Bro, you don't got it like that. You got a mouthpiece on you for sure, but I got a better one. Because I got everything back in me, bro. You've never even done anything. Like, you are literally weird, bro. Like, you lost to a 40-year-old dude that was fucking... Dude, I'll give it to him. He knocked another dude out, but he did, like, you lost that fight and they saved it for you. And then Mayweather gifts you a title. You don't have a real title. Like, it's all fabricated.
Ryan Garcia, que ha medido que pelear contra Rolly Romero sería divertido. Es agresivo y un tipo loco. La previa de la pelea sería salvaje, dijo Ryan. También reconoció que Rolly técnicamente tiene un título, lo que aumenta la importancia del combate. Cuando se le preguntó sobre las supuestas lesiones de Rolly, Ryan parecía escéptico pero se mantuvo en hacer que la pelea suceda. En cuanto a saltarse una pelea con Devin Haney para enfrentarse a Rolly, sin opinión sobre eso comentó. Su rivalidad alimenta por años de tensión, añade más emoción al enfrentamiento. Ryan desestimó a Rolly como un payaso que intenta usar mi nombre para seguir y señor relevante. Ryan, refiriéndose a la polémica victoria de Rolly sobre Ismael Barroso.
I take Floyd's counsel in a way.
Yeah.
I mess up. People bash me for it. Okay, I'll take the heat. That falls out. Rolly uses my name. But I don't even like saying his name. I'm gonna call him Rolly Oli, Poly Schmoly. You know what I mean? I don't like saying his name because he's been using my name to build himself up since we were sparring back in 2016. You understand this man is famous for sparring me? And then continues to do it and then says we're gonna fight and because I'm ready to beat his ass at this point. Let me just go get rid of this weirdo. Right? Look at this weirdo. That's a weirdo. Why are you doing this? Just put a fucking shirt on. Great, you have abs. We all do. Well, at least some of us. Hello. Weirdo, okay? He's just a very obnoxious kid. And at the end of the day, I was ready to just end it, right? Because I'm getting ready for a fight when I spar this guy, right? He's super big at this point. He's way bigger than me. I'll give it to him. He has punching power. I know this. My bad. I know this. So the first time we spar, I'm moving around the ring. Okay, let's take his power away. Blah, blah, boom. Again, mind you, I'm still young. I'm still learning my craft. But anyways, and he still learned his craft. He started boxing late, whatever. It's a fight at the end of the day. I know what I have to do. I start boom, 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 move around, boom, boom. He's like, he hits me up like, you were running the whole time. I said, say less, I'll see you tomorrow. I go spar him, I said, I stand right there. I'm beating his ass the whole time. He caught me with a shot, made it look really worse than it was. I grab him, boom, boom, boom. We're fighting, boom, boom, boom. It's a sparring match, who cares? Anyways, he makes a whole edit about it.
Ryan criticó aún más a Rolly, diciendo que no ha logrado nada significativo en su carrera, y que todavía se está promocionando con sesión de sparring. De 2016. DG Ryan.
I know, he apologized for it. You guys think that's really an apology? I don't know. Y'all think he apologized for real? You think that actually means something? I mean, he did say something crazy. Bring somebody back from the dead and kill him again. Like, what? But you can say sorry about that, right? Can you say sorry about that?
That my bad.
Bruh, I'll kill somebody if they were any color or any of that, but to say something as hateful as killing somebody? That's a little odd, don't you think?
Are you saying that's something you can't come back from?
I want to take that one back, man. You can't. There's no way, you don't accidentally. And I know, I bet he feels like a f***ing dumbass now, but I mean, maybe you should go hop off the alcohol and the Percocets.
Rolly Romero respondió afirmando que una disculpa pasada de Ryan no fue genuina. Eso no fue una disculpa, se burló Rolly. Ryan solo está tratando de salvar las apariencias. Los intensos intercambios entre los dos solo han alimenta el entusiasmo de los fanáticos, convirtiendo esto en una de...
The reason Ryan got caught is during the weight cut. As you start to lose the fat in your body from the weight training, the steroids, they kind of secrete from the fat, because what happens is those drugs, that ostrin, it all gets trapped inside of your fat cells. So during the fight training camp, as you're losing that weight and you're losing that fat, some of it starts oozing out. That's why they only found a small amount, DB. It don't mean that he only took a negligible amount. They take a lot of it. They know when testing is gonna come, so they start trying to remove it out of their system before the testing comes. It still doesn't mean he didn't cheat.
Ryan Garcia está listo para regresar al ring después de una suspensión de un año que detuvo su carrera. Durante este tiempo, Ryan se sometió a tratamiento para abordar problemas relacionados con las drogas, incluida la eliminación de esteroides de su sistema. A pesar de los desafíos, Ryan ve esta pelea como una apertura.
Uh-oh, star boxer Ryan Garcia has tested positive for a performance-enhancing substance both the day before and on the day of a surprising victory over Devin Haney last month. This news comes from a letter by the Voluntary Anti-Doping Association. The testing samples were collected prior to the fight, but the results only surfaced afterward.
Antes de su eventual confrontación con Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia estuvo en conversaciones para peleo con Rolly Romero. Durante ese tiempo, Haney también intentaba asegurar una pelea con Rolly. Entrenando junto a Floyd Mayweather, Ryan decidió retirarse de las discusiones con Haney para seguir con la pelea contra Romero, marcando un momento clave en su carrera.
With Fight Hub TV, and I'm joined now with Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar, it's good to see you here in London. Let's bring the missus in. You guys look really nice.
Thank you.
Feeling?
We feel great. She's a little cold, but we're okay.
It is a little chilly out here right at the moment.
Ruin the outfit. You can't wear the jacket today.
Yes. Well, I have to ask you, Turki Al-Sheikh's #1 fight that he wants to make is going to be the rematch between Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney. What do you make of that?
If Ryan Garcia wants it, then that's what he wants. But me personally, I see no need for it. Ryan Garcia destroyed him, and that's the bottom line. So I think we have to make the best fights possible. And there's fighters here like Teofimo. There's fighters here that we can match up Ryan with anyone and make a terrific event.
I'm going to ask you, Teo's right here. Obviously, that was one of the fights I said I wanted to see the most in 2025. Conversations, possibly? I know that he's a little bit intertwined in something complicated at the moment, but obviously, if and should he be free later in the year, maybe a fight between those two?
Yeah, absolutely. If they're the best at the moment, if that's what people want to see, we have to make it. I mean, look, I sound like a broken record here, but I was once a fighter, and I'm a promoter now, but I think like a fighter. I want to see the best fight the best.
Rolly Romero hizo titulares cuando ganar menos dinero para un combate más difícil. Una decisión que discutió con Fight Hype y el Sekbak. Desafortunadamente, esta decisión le salió mal cuando Rolly fue noqueado por Isaac Pitbull Cruz. A pesar de este revés, Rolly finalmente aseguró un combate contra Ryan Garcia, descando lo impredecibles que pueden ser las innovaciones en el boxeo.
So Dre, today I want to get with you and get your insight on the matchup between Ryan Garcia and Rolly Romero. How do you see that fight?
Well, if and when that fight go down, man, I really don't care about either of the two. Rolly he too much for me, right? And Ryan has a lot of potential, but at the same time, I just ain't feeling him too much. Yeah, so Ryan has all of the talent, right? Formal, boy can execute, he's not scared. You see what he did when he got in there with Tank, leading up to the knockout, right? Rolly has a big mouth and has the mentality to back it up. I honestly don't feel like that'll be enough. I think Ryan, especially the last fight with Tank, grew a lot since then. And I see him, if that fight ever takes place, taking Ryan.
Ambos peleadores tienen algo que demostrarse el mes de Curmenta. Para Ryan Garcia, se trata de redimirse luchas personales no han escarilado su carrera. Para Rolly Romero, es una oportunidad de salir de la sombra de Ryan y establecerse como un boxeador de primer nivel. La pelea promete ser explosiva, ya que ambos están decididos a rivalidad de larga data.
Pitbull Cruz, now it's switched up to Rolly. What's your thoughts just knowing that?
I don't know, man. I think Rolly would be either one of them. I'm sorry. Garcia would be either one of them.
Garcia.
But I think Pitbull will give him more problems than Rolly, though.
So you believe that the Rolly Romero fight for Ryan Garcia would be an easier match?
Yeah, Rolly allergic to left hooks, man. In the gym, in the ring, so he's going to get hit with a left hook. We all know that from Ryan Garcia. So as soon as he landed good enough, I think it's over for Rolly.
Do you feel like they are picking on Rolly's vulnerability at this point in time of his career?
I think they know that it's just a matter of time before it's over with for him. So, you know, get him a payday. He deserves it, you know. He deserves it.
What you think about gearing up the promotion? Obviously, they had a sparring match that went viral. It seemed like Rolly had some good moments in that sparring clip. What do you think about the gear up? Press conference, just that fight selling itself.
It's good for promotion. That's where the fight gonna go too. I think the first couple rounds he's gonna have some good moments. Over them 8 ounce gloves on, they don't go but so far.
You favor Ryan Garcia by how?
4th, 5th round knockout, if not earlier.
Wow. So
in the first 2 rounds, Ryan gonna jump on your ass, man. He right on. I don't care who you are. He jumped on Tank. If you can jump on Tank, you can jump on anybody in the lightweight division.
Right.
Añadiendo más drama previo a la pelea, el entrenador de Gervonta Davis se ha posicionado públicamente a favor de Ryan Garcia. Ryan es más hábil que Rolly, comentó. Ha pasado por mucho, pero ha salido más fuerte. Rolly está confiando en su poder, pero la velocidad, precisión y el IQ en el ring de Ryan lo superarán. Este respaldo ha añadido otra capa de intriga. Por civios, porque Davis tiene historia con ambos peleadores.
And they got history, they got infamous sparring sessions. We've seen throughout the years them two talking trash and Rolly saying how he beat Ryan Garcia up in sparring, which was some pretty good sparring between both of them. It seemed like one of them, Rolly got the best of them, and the other, Ryan, he got the best of them. So, but that's sparring. Sparring is 2 different things. As far as in the pros, I got Ryan beating this fight. I don't see nothing that Rolly can do that can stop Ryan. Now, Rolly, he is a awkward fighter, and he is aggressive, and he's very strong. But he leaves himself vulnerable. He leaves himself open too much. But Ryan do the same thing. But I just think that Ryan is just got a little bit more ring generalship than Rolly Romero, and I can see Rolly actually, getting sloppy, trying to catch Ryan with something, trying to pressure him, trying to bully him, and Ryan end up catching him and probably stopping him with a left hook or something. I can see him at least getting dropped anyway.
Las sesiones de sparring entre Ryan Garcia y Rolly Romero han sido un tema candente a lo largo de los años, con ambos peleadores reclamando momentos de dominio. Rolly insiste en que tuvo la ventaja sobre Ryan. Menuas que os creen que sus sesiones fueron agresivas. La fortaleza de Rolly radica en su estilo agresivo y poderoso, pero su tendencia a dejarse abierto lo hace vulnerable. Ryan, por otro lado, es conocido por su habilidad, técnica, precision cedar, y su poderoso gancho de izquierda. Muchos predican que los intentos agresivos de Rolly por lesionar a Ryan podrían salir mal, levando en un contragolpe y posiblemente un knockout.
And they got history, they got infamous sparring sessions. We've seen throughout the years them two talking trash and Rolly saying how he beat Ryan Garcia up in sparring, which was some pretty good sparring between both of them. It seemed like one of them, Rolly got the best of them, and the other, Ryan, he got the best of them. So, but that's sparring. Sparring is 2 different things. As far as in the pros, I got Ryan beating this fight. I don't see nothing that Rolly can do that can stop Ryan. Now, Rolly, he is a awkward fighter, and he is aggressive, and he's very strong. But he leaves himself vulnerable. He leaves himself open too much. But Ryan do the same thing. But I just think that Ryan is just got a little bit more ring generalship than Rolly Romero, and I can see Rolly actually, you know, getting sloppy, trying to catch Ryan with something, trying to pressure him, trying to bully him, and Ryan end up catching him and probably stopping him with the left hook or something. I can see him at least getting dropped anyway.
Eso es todo por hoy. Manténganse atentos para más actualizaciones y análisis. Nos vemos la próxima vez.